Hey guys, welcome back to my channel Easy Olympiad Maths. In this video we will learn about fractions, the basics of fractions, equivalent fractions, shaded fractions. All are well explained with diagrams. For more such videos, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications for new uploads. Now, what is a fraction? Fraction means part of a whole. See the circle. If I divide the circle into two equal parts, so each part represents part of the whole circle and we call it half or 1 by 2. Now 1 by 2 means out of two parts it represents one part. Similarly, if I divide the circle into four equal parts, each part will represent part of the whole circle and we call it quarter or 1 by 4. 1 by 4 means out of 4 equal part it represents one part. Look at the given picture. You will see how a circle is divided into different parts equally and what fraction each part will represent. Now look at the red circle. Here the circle is divided into two parts and each part represents 1 by 2 or half. So one part out of 2. Now look at the orange circle. Here the circle is divided into 3 equal parts and each part represents 1 by 3, that is one part out of 3 parts. Now see the yellow circle. Here the circle is divided into 4 equal parts and each part represents 1 by 4, that is one part out of 4 equal parts. Now see the below picture. You can see how this part will look when they will split. In this picture you will see how a circle is divided into 5 equal parts, 6 equal parts and 8 equal parts and what fraction each part will represent. Now look at the green circle. Here the circle is divided into 5 equal parts and each part represent 1 by 5, that means one part out of 5. And in the blue circle the each part represents 1 by 6, that is one part out of 6. In the purple circle is divided into 8 equal parts and each part represents 1 by 8, that is one part out of 8. And in the below picture you can see how this part will look when they will get split. Now look at the given picture. You will see how a rectangle is divided into different equal parts and what fraction each part will represent. So the first part represents one whole. In the second part, the rectangle is divided into two parts and each represents 1 by 2, that is one part out of 2. We call it half. Next to that, rectangle is divided into three equal parts and each part represents 1 by 3, that is one part out of 3 equal parts and we call it 1/3. Next to that, the rectangle is divided into 4 equal parts and each part represents 1 by 4, that is one part out of 4, we call it 1/4. And next to that, the rectangle is divided into 5 parts and each part represents 1 by 5. So one part out of 5 equal parts, we call it 1/5. Next to that, the rectangle is divided into 6 equal parts. Each part represents 1 by 6 and we call it 1/6. Next to that, the rectangle is divided into 8 equal parts. Each part represents 1 by 8, that is one part out of 8 equal parts, we call it 1/8. And next to that, the rectangle is divided into 10 equal parts. Each part represents 1 by 10, one part out of 10 and we call it 1/10. Now look at the given picture. In a fraction, the upper part is called numerator and lower part is called denominator. So here 3 is numerator and 5 is denominator. Now what are shaded fractions? Let's understand this with the given picture. Now see the first circle. It is divided into two equal parts and one part is shaded red. So the shaded area is 1 by 2. Now see the square. Out of 4 equal parts, one part is shaded. So shaded area here is 1 by 4. Now next see the circle. The circle is divided into 3 equal parts, out of which one is shaded purple. So it is 1 by 3. Next triangle, it is half shaded, so it is shaded area is 1 by 2. Now next see the circle. It is divided into 12 equal parts, out of which 6 are shaded. So 6 by 12 is the shaded area of this circle. Next is the rectangle. So out of 4 equal parts, one part is shaded. So shaded area here will be 1 by 4. Now next see the yellow circle. One part of the circle is shaded yellow. So one part out of 5 is shaded yellow. So 1 by 5th is shaded here. Now next see the square. Out of 4 equal parts, 2 are shaded. So shaded area is 2 by 4. Now next circle, out of 4 equal parts, 3 are shaded. So shaded area here is 3 by 4. Now what part of the circle is shaded? So you can see in the first circle, out of 8 parts, 7 parts are shaded. So we'll write it as 7 by 8. Now second, out of 5 parts, 2 are shaded. So we will write it as 2 by 5. Now third, out of 8 parts, one part is shaded. So it is 1 by 8. Now next, out of 6 parts, one part is shaded. So it is 1 by 6. Next to that, out of 6 part of the circle, 5 parts are shaded. So we'll write it as 5 by 6. Next, out of 8 parts, one part is shaded. So we'll write as 1 by 8. Now let's understand more about shaded fractions with this picture of pizza. Now look at the first picture. You can see the pizza is divided into 4 equal parts, out of which 3 are shaded. So we will write the shaded fraction as 3 by 4. Now next to the right, see the pizza is divided into 7 parts, and out of which 4 are shaded. So we'll write the shaded fraction as 4 by 7. And next, the pizza is divided into 6 equal parts, and out of which 3 are shaded. So the shaded portion here is 3 by 6. Next to that, the pizza is divided into 8 equal parts, and out of which 5 are shaded. So the shaded portion is 5 by 8. And next to that, the pizza is divided into 2 equal parts, and half part is shaded. So we'll write it as 1 by 2. And next to that, the pizza is divided into 10 equal parts, and out of which 5 are shaded. So we'll write it as 5 by 10. Now what are equivalent fractions? Equivalent fractions have the same value even though they may look different. They are fractions that name the same amount or part. For example, 1 by 2, 2 by 4 and 4 by 8 are all equivalent fractions. Now see the three pictures of the circle. In first, the circle is divided into 2 equal parts and one part represents 1 by 2. Now in second, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts, out of which 2 are shaded, so it represents 2 by 4. And in third, the circle is divided into 8 equal parts, out of which 4 are shaded, so it represents 4 by 8. But they have same value, as in all these three, half of the circle is shaded, so same amount of the circle is shaded, so they are equivalent. Now let's see more example of equivalent fractions. Now the shaded part of each circles represent equivalent fractions. See the first circle. It is divided into 2 parts, and out of which one is shaded, so it is 1 by 2. Second part, 4 equal parts, out of which 2 are shaded, so 2 by 4. And in third circle, it is divided into 6 equal parts, out of which 3 are shaded, so it represents 3 by 6. And next, out of 8 equal parts, 4 are shaded, so it represents 4 by 8. But in all these, the half of the circle is shaded, so same amount of area is shaded, so they are equivalent fractions. Now see the given picture to understand more about equivalent fractions. So look at the first circle. Look at the upper and below part. Both are equivalent fractions. So in upper part, one part out of three equal parts is shaded. So it represents 1 by 3. And the lower part, 6 out of 6, 2 are shaded parts. So it represents 2 by 6. But in both the circles, the amount of area shaded is equal. So they are equivalent fractions. Now next, pink. In the upper part, 2 part out of 3 are shaded, and the lower part, 4 part out of 6 are shaded. So they are equivalent because they represent the same shaded area. Similarly, in the yellow, upper part represents 1 by 3 and lower part represents 2 by 8. So same part is shaded, so they are equivalent. And similarly in the brown one, upper part is 3 by 4 and lower part is 6 by 8, and they are equivalent fraction as the same, they both represent the same shaded area. Now see the given picture. The upper part of the picture shows equivalent fractions. Now how to get these equivalent fractions? So we have learned that the upper part of the fraction is called numerator and the lower part is called denominator. So if we multiply the numerator and denominator of a fraction by same number, we will get its equivalent fraction. Now see the lower part of the picture. 1 by 3 when multiplied by 2, we will get 2 by 6, its equivalent fraction. Again we multiplied it by 2, then we will get 4 by 12, which is also an equivalent fraction of 1 by 3. And next, when we multiplied it by 2, we will get 8 by 24. Again if we multiply it by 2, we will get 16 by 48. So these all are equivalent fractions of 1 by 3. Now we can get equivalent fraction by division also. So we have to divide the numerator and denominator of the fraction by same number. See in the example, 24 by 40 when divided by 2, we get its equivalent fraction as 12 by 20. 24 by 40 when divided by 4, we get 6 by 10 as its equivalent fraction, and 24 by 40 when divided by 8, we get its equivalent fraction as 3 by 5. Thanks for watching. If you found the video useful, like, share and subscribe. Write in the comments about the video.